Tupac was like, you know, he might not change the world, but he will spark the mind that it will. And so, like, that was me. Like, I thought that was me, you know. Like, he died the same year as Nikki Lumpkin, right? It was my girl. But she died on Memorial Day, the Day of the Dead, right? And then she used to go with my cousin. So he, like, I don't know, like, she told me, I believe her. Like, they have been done, you know? So, like, I don't know what to say about that. But she died. That was my love, you know what I'm saying? My Pisces girl, right? Born on the same day as my cousin Jermaine Spencer and shit. You know what I mean? 7 months apart. March to October was 7 months. But, like, she died and I was in jail. And, like, I had wrote a bad letter to her because I was mad because she was going out. And then some shit had happened. And then I told her, you know what I mean? Like, don't be doing that and stuff like that. So, you know, when you love somebody really hard like that or whatever, when they die, you mad at them. You know what I mean? So that went on, you know. And then later on that year, Pac died. And I was just like, done. I was just done, like, in jail, and all this shit is happening, you know. And it's like, if I was out, that wouldn't have happened, right? To her, for sure. You know, I wanted to be a rapper, you know, like, Pac was my competition to me, you know. Like, you know, like, oh, that nigga alright, you know what I'm saying? Like, him and Ice Cube had to get it, you know what I'm saying? Like, LL was old by that time. And so, you know, like him saying that, you know, I might not change the world, you know, but I'll spark the mind that will, you know. And lo and behold, you know, here come Richard Clemens. But I just realized, you know, like, cause like I always been in this frenzy, you know what I mean? And then I got sick, you know, it's like, you know, just like in the Bronx Tale, they say nothing worse in this world than wasted talent. And like, the shit, you know what I mean? Like, some of the things you know is a gift and some of the things you know is a curse, you know what I mean? Because, like, when it's the truth and then the truth hits you later on in life, you know what I mean? You still, like, and it happens, you be like, I should, you know, like, touche, pussycat, you know? And so, that's how, like, that's what my life been like all this whole time. You know, and like I wanted to be, you know, Tupac's champion, you know what I'm saying? Niggas for life, you know what I mean? NWA, right? Niggas with attitude. You know, fuck it, start a church, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody ever thought about that shit, you know? And so anyway, it's like, with that, he doesn't know, you know what I'm saying, this 25-year-old kid, you know what I mean, back then, or 24, whenever he said that, you know, like, he didn't know that, like, he had already changed the world, you know what I mean? Like, that when he said that it had already happened. Same thing with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I keep on trying to, you know what I'm saying, catch up, you know, go back, pick up people, you know, all that, you know, like that movie I told y'all, I gotta remember the name, when the girl, you know, it's just repeat. No, Memento was the first one, you know what I'm saying, that blew my mind on that shit, you know what I mean? Like in the Matrix, you know what I'm saying, that deja vu they give you, you know what I mean? Like that type of shit, reload you back in, you know what I mean? New programming, all that shit. Like my mind was on that, that's why I named myself Rich Matrix, you know what I'm saying? A long time ago, you know what I mean? Like I was in jail when, when that shit came out. Long story, right? We'll get to all that. But like the thing is that, you know, like right, I was in jail, like nigga, I seen the preview to the movie. I'm like, I now have a last name. I'm like, what you think about Rich Matrix? You know what I'm saying? Cause like I always wanted to be real, you know what I'm saying? So like my rap name was just Rich, you know what I'm saying? Like it used to be Wisdom, now it's Rich, you know what I mean? But you know, like What you think about Rich Matrix? Another story. Anyway, like Pac had changed the world, you know what I mean, already, because he had wanted to, because he wanted to, and like that was me also, that is I. So my point is, like, I want to stop rushing, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't got that much time anyway, so like, why am I rushing through it, you know what I mean? Trying to get that much shit done, like, not to be a waste of talent though, you know what I mean? Like, that's my goal, is like not to be a waste of talent. Stop thinking about thinking and think, you know what I'm saying, and do, nigga, you know what I mean? Just do it. Like, me and my best friend, which was, a girl, we had line, you know what I mean, like Nike, you know what I'm saying? So that meant just do it, you know what I mean? You don't say just do it, we just say Nike, you know what I mean? Nikki Newman, that's what her name is, But that's all I had to say. Let me see, right, cause like 10 minutes, you know what I'm saying? You can put it on YouTube. I don't know, like, I just heard some things, like, you know what I mean? Like they say, like, this is the new crack, you know what I mean? And I want in. I'm tired. If it's a nickel in the part, I want in. You know what I'm saying? Damn Dad say, if you ain't got $1 million, then, build $1 million in content. And that's what I'm doing, one stone at a time, right? But I ain't got all my eggs in one basket either. I'm schizophrenic. No, right. I'm a paranoid, schizophrenic, narcissistic, and bipolar. Paranoid, psychopath, sociopath, depressed, in that order. 7 of them. Somewhere like that. Right? Paranoid, schizophrenic, narcissistic, bipolar, sociopath, psychopath, depressed, in that order. That's my motherfucking word. Alright, but anyway, right, the thing about, right, you have to practice patience, that would be the lesson for today, children, practice of patience, because, right, got one that might last a couple minutes. The scale goes from 1 to 10. Everything comes whole, you know what I mean? Right, we come whole, we are a hybrid, half man, half machine. We are not animals, half animal, half machine. But we are not like all that animal shit that them people came up with. Boo these people. But anyway, so everything is a whole. So that means when you are born, your end date, your beginning end date, like, it's, best to by time is 100. You know what I'm saying? It's broken down, like you supposed to live at least a fucking 100 years. Simple and plain, you know what I'm saying? Don't want to talk about it. But like, take a car, you know what I'm saying? Like, car is the first thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the first thing. A watch, you know what I'm saying? All that type of stuff, okay? But anyway, take these type of, analogy is just an analogy, people, okay? You know what I mean? It's just to help you fucking understand what I'm trying to say, That's it. So don't jump off on an analogy, you know what I'm saying? Don't concentrate on an analogy and not the fucking what I'm trying to say. That's what messes up the cold conversation. Because I'm not backtracking, trying to explain the fucking analogy, because it's always an ongoing thing. Anyway, 10, you know what I'm saying? It starts, you know what I'm saying, go from, you know what I'm saying, numbers only go from 1, it's only 2 numbers, 1 and 0, you know what I mean? 1 to 10, and it starts all over. Then you know what I mean? All the numbers, it's just 1 and 0, and then the ones in between 1 and 0, which are fractions of 1 and 0. But the numbers are 1 to 10, you know what I'm saying? That's your life, you know what I'm saying? That you guys, is that the motherfucking, what is legacy? I'm so confused coming out here. The white folks, right? They always fucking running. If you wanna be around some nice shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they always fucking running. And then, you know what I mean? Like, how the fuck? Where you at? You know what I mean? We always chasing their ass. Cause they out there with the nice shit. Or we act like they stole something from us. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, you know what I mean? We could have built some nice shit back there where I was, where I know where I'm doing this shit. Out here with all these motherfuckers. And then, you know what I'm saying? Your car don't even look as good as they car. Car don't look bad. I don't say, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, 1 to 10. You know, like you supposed to live 100 years. All that, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, young Dolph, you know what I'm saying? Preach, nigga. That's my motherfucking theme song. Come out, right? You live 36 and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you live past 30, or that's supposed to be, you know what I mean? Like, you know, then you're supposed to be able to live the rest. Fuck that bullshit. Supposed to live to be 100. I said my grandparents died at 50 something and shit. Where the fuck am I? I had to cut this shit off. 1 to 10, nigga. You know what I'm saying? 1 to 0. 3, 2. You know what I'm saying? But that's us. Don't worry about that. Alright, I'm done, man. 100 years. You know what I'm saying? 50 is an F. 70 is the C, average. I used to love watching the old man on Channel 3 News, you know what I'm saying, I was growing up and they had 100 years, the centenarians and shit, you know what I'm saying, they always had, you know what I'm saying, or like, you know, you just looking for the black folk, you know what I'm saying, just looking for the old folk, you know what I mean, the old black person in there, all these fuckers. Peace. That's when we are GP, and I'm out.